Before I start to trim, I like to give you some tips on how to prepare before you trim it. Usually, when I'm trimming, I like to sharpen my tools and to get the tool very sharp, and it will get your job done easier and fast. Here is the tool that if you don't have a bench grinder, or sometimes the bench grinder isn't very smooth, so you might end up ruining your edge of the trimming tool, especially my trimming tools. So here I found a very nice file that it's very easy to take care of that resharpening process. And so I like to show you. And this is the diamond file. I also have it on my Etsy shop, ETSY at Etsy shop. All you need to do is get a block of wood, kind of place your tool right by the edge of the block of wood, and then just use the diamond file and just file on the inner part. Okay, inner part. And you want to apply a little bit more pressure. And since all the edges has been beveled, there's an angle there. So if you just try to remove a little bit of the metal from the inner part, you could get your tool sharpened again. So this is why I like to show you that this diamond file is very good, and especially go with my trimming tool very good. Just go, and there might have some dust coming, so I put a piece of newspaper there. And now that edge is very sharp, just a couple minutes, you could resharpen the my kind of a trimming tool easily. And you don't need to have water, just file it. Just use the file. Yeah, it's very sharp too. So this is an easy way to sharpen that my Hsin stainless trimming tools. Right? It's good. So now I'm ready to take care of the cup. It's a setup cup, so I try to find the shortest one, since all the bottom isn't cut equally. So I find the shorter one to be my first one. And I also like to know how thick the bottom is. Yesterday I showed you using that to get the certain depth and the width, so you can get exactly the same size. And now this is another function of my measuring tool, is that you check the center of the depth of the center point. This is about 94, okay, 94 millimeters. And then you pull out the ruler, and then you measure. Here it's about 110, so .94. and 110. So 110 minus 94, it's about 16 millimeters. Okay, 16 millimeters. So 6 millimeters, so I could go, if I want to dip this part about within 3 millimeters, so I could go down about 13 millimeters at least. Okay, so that's the rough idea that how thick the bottom is, and then you can just trim accordingly. So now I'm trying to use the water to stick my cup on the wheel head. Put a little bit of water on the wheel head, and then a little bit of water on the rim. Okay, so apply a little bit more pressure so the cup is stick on the wheel head. And then I usually people the very first tool I would use is this number 2 trimming tools. I use that for most of the general trimming. So we know the bottom here is about 16 millimeters thick, and I want to trim about 30 millimeters deep. So after I dig it in, I'm putting my measuring tool back here to check how deep I go. And now it's about 10, so I know that I still have 3 more to go. And let's double check it. And now it's about 12, so more or less I could trim 1 more millimeter. Okay, I will stop just right here, and then I try to refine the foot. The foot is cut with the string, so it's not quite level yet, so I like to level it. So after I cut to the right thickness I wanted to, and I just try to judge from the inside corner. The inside corner and the outside corner should be approximately the same level. So I could cut a little bit more clear here to be to about the same level. using my number 5. So there's a little curve here, so I'm using this curve to trim. So this one will be my very first one for the whole set. Put in my stamp here. So using my number 1 trimming tool to get a chartering mark. Spin the wheel fast. Cut 2 lines here. Okay, so my very first one for the set of 5, the cup. So now this is my second one. You can see that I removed a little bit from the foot. So the first thing, this is about the same size, about the same size. And I will try to first to get the same height. Okay, since my inside depth and the width is the same, so all I need to do is just adjust the thickness of the base. So I put this aside, and later on I could use that to measure it. So I'm going to use that to make a mark here. So this is where I am going to cut it. I'll try to get the same height. double check it again. Still a little bit too tall. Okay, so now it's about the same height. First I get the same height, and now I'm using my first one to see if this is about the same width of the foot rim. So this is about a little bit too big, so I will trim down a bit. Okay, so it's about the same size. And now all I need to do is just to refine it. Cut the wall a little bit thinner. For me, I don't need to depending on the measuring ruler because I can just simply tap and hear the sound, see if it's the right thickness. But it would be nice you have the measuring tool while you're learning too. So I try to put two pieces side by side, and so you can compare it. It's pretty much the similar size. Try to make a set of something. It's hard, especially handmade, but with the right tool, correct tool to get it more accurate measurement, you could make your set easier. So these are the two pieces that I made. I will try to make the other one, trim the other one, so you can see the whole set of 5. Okay, this is the finished set of 5 cups that I promised to show you the finished product. So they're almost the same height, same width, and same similar decoration, chattering mark. Okay, thanks for watching.